Hello, everybody. This is Sci-Fi Junkie yet again on this lovely, wonderful Thursday afternoon. And yesterday, at the recording of this video, was April 1st, and that means stuff ends up being due, like rent and utilities and internet and phone and all the good stuff. Now, for our case, majority of it can actually be done online or over the phone. And the only one thing we couldn't do online or over the phone happens to be rent from this lovely unit that we're renting. So, as you guys very well know, I do live in a housing authority unit. And if you don't, well, now you know. Anyway, now I specifically told my mother, since I'm her caregiver, that she needs to call the office of the housing authority to make sure they'll even deal with cash, because there are some businesses that will not deal with cash and out of fear of getting coronavirus from cash. And it's pretty understandable. I mean, I wouldn't want to deal with something if it's going to give me a virus either. But so that's the reason why I told her she needs to go ahead and call the office before I even attempt to go up there and try to pay the rent. Alright, we get told that we can go ahead and show up like normal, and that they will be, do it at the door, which I have no problem doing. Kind of wish there was like a little like slit thing or something like that. But anyway, so I go in, I show up at the door, but there's a sign on the door saying if you're paying for rent, put it in the rent box, which is nothing like what we were told to do. We were told to go ahead or she got told that I needed to go ahead and show up at the door, pay the rent, and be done with it. See, I'm the type of guy that if you say do it one way and there's something somewhere nearby that says to do it a different way, that it kind of makes you look like the left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing. And I never really understood why there are problems like that when it comes to businesses, especially when it comes to businesses dealing with this problem. Now, I did, it got paid eventually, and but the problem, like I said, the problem is the left-hand, right-hand situation just does not make you look good as a company. And it doesn't matter if you're a housing authority, it doesn't matter if you're a restaurant, it doesn't even matter if you're a government agency. Left-hand, right-hand situations do not make you look good. So, otherwise you'll end up looking like GameStop, and yeah, you don't want to look like GameStop because GameStop's having all sorts of problems right now, legal and otherwise. So, my advice to anybody that has to deal with paying things in cash: first, call the place up. If they're one of those essential businesses like, housing, they'll have people there. And then ask them how they deal with cash, or if they'll even accept money orders, or if they'll accept checks, and how they deal with their checks and everything. So, yeah. That is my lovely and wonderful advice when it comes to businesses that you used to actually have person-to-person interaction, which is the only way you could actually deal with paying your thing with them, whatever it is. And for the businesses that have it set to a certain way, please, for the love of God, either do it one way or the other. Not do it one way and then have a sign or something else contradicting what you just said to tell how things are done. Because, like I said, it just makes you look like GameStop, and GameStop right now is in a load of crap. Figuratively and legally. So, with that being said, until next time, be safe, don't have too much fun, and play a lot of video games while you're at it. Just a little stab at GameStop there, I guess. Especially free ones. So, anyway, don't have too much fun.